In this next video, I'm going to show you how you can organize, filter, and search for information that you stored in NoteDecks. Before we get going, just want to show you two areas of NoteDecks just in case you haven't seen them yet. The first is when you are in a card, there is a slider view. So let's take our story stack, for example. And when I go into that stack, at the very bottom, there's a small arrow. If you click that arrow, you'll see all the other cards in that stack. And you can even view the different groups and filter even on a tag. The second area I want to point out is on the right hand side, we have the productivity sidebar. You see here that we have an area for a quick note, and you can select which stack that goes into. And you can see cards that you've created recently, as well as any cards that you've favorited, as well as cards in any other stack itself. So this is a great way when you are in a different stack to navigate around, or as I said, to add a quick note. Okay, with that done, now let's take a look at how you can organize and filter information. The first thing I want to do is we are going to use the Star Trek story stack that we put together. This is from an old script, I think from the 1960s, and it is the infamous episode with the Tribbles. Now, when you open the stack, you are presented normally with the standard view. In the standard view at the very top, you'll see we have drop downs for tags, sorting cards in various different orders, and the search menu. So this is where you can filter on a tag, or you can search for any word in the card itself. So if we search for the word McCoy, hit enter, we'll see that there is a card with McCoy in card. Now I want to show you how you can move cards around. In this example, I made a deliberate mistake, and I see here that I have my scene 2 and scene 3 in the wrong order. So in this case, you can drag a card in the standard view to the position that you would like it. And you'll see that there was a little yellow arrow that appeared. When I drag and drop, the card is moved. It won't change the title of my card because I did those manually, but I'll just fix those now quickly. And then I'll move to the next card. And I want to fix that to scene 3. So now we see my cards have been moved. I could also move a card using the menu, which shows the move card up and move card down, and that will move the card up and down a single position. Now let me go back into the stack and show you the powerful organizer view. The organizer view provides you a number of different extra view styles, which are columns, swim lanes, often known as storyboards or corkboard type views, or even can. We can show cards in a variety of different orientations. And this is where NoteDecks will leverage the groups and tags that you've created. We can show cards as grouped with rows only or as columns. So in this first example, we are seeing the cards with the groups as rows. So if you remember, if I go back to the standard view, we have groups of Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, and 4. If we go to the organizer view, we'll see Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, and Act 4. I can collapse the groups with the little arrow next to the name, and that makes it easy for you to focus in on a particular area. I can also organize my cards differently. For instance, if I want to use the tags to organize my cards, and I can do tags as rows. And in this case, the different tags that are available are shown as rows. And now we see the cards that are tagged and they are in the appropriate rows according to the tag. So here we have the tag for Kirk, Klingon, McCoy, Scotty, Tribble, Uhura. There are many different views that you can have, including tags as rows and groups as columns. And I will let you explore all of that in your convenience. Let's go back to groups as rows. If I want to move a card to another group in this view, I can easily do that. And I can just click the menu and move to a group. This is helpful if you've got lots of groups and you want to go specifically to a particular group. So I can go move to group and go straight to Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, Act 4. I can also drag and drop like you could do in the standard view. So let's say I want to undo what I did before. I'm going to move what I had in scene 2 now to position scene 3. So now we see the card has been moved. I can move it back. Now I can move it back again. So I can click on the card and fix the card name. So that's going to be scene 2. Go to the next card. It's going to be scene 3. Oh, no, that's the wrong order, but that's the example. And now we see the cards. Finally, you can also add a new card into any row that you want by clicking the plus sign. So let's say I want to add a new scene in Act 3, and I can do that. Call it scene 12. Don't forget, you can color the card, and in this case, I wanted it green to match my scene 3s. So we've shown you how there are different organizer views. There's a standard view, and you can filter on tags. You can sort cards. One final thing is to know how you can add a favorite to a card. So let's say I want to make this card a favorite. I just have to click the star here. What that will do is when I go back to my home screen, you can then open up the productivity sidebar and we can click on favorite cards as well. And we see here that the favorite card is shown. We hope this has been helpful. There is a lot of information around the organizer view, and it can require some more practice. But the organizer view can be used like a Kanban, and you can organize your cards into columns, for example, for to do, in progress, completed, and other many variations. We look forward to hearing how you use the organizer view and all the other search and filtering and organizing features of NoteDex.